Alright, so this is going to be a little bit about AFCOP13, otherwise known as Babe. A little bit about me, let's see. I was born in Vero Beach, Florida. I moved to Sebastian, Florida when I was like 8. My passion has always been fishing ever since I was little. Kind of runs in my family, in my blood. My grandfather's a commercial fisherman. When they did the net bans, it kind of messed up his life a little bit, but he still commercial fishes, like kingfish, stuff like that out in the ocean. I don't know. I was a troubled kid, I guess. I was a good kid, but I got in a lot of trouble. You know, I did a lot of sneaky things and, you know, running around. And, you know, I was arrested as a juvenile. I've been in a lot of fights, stuff I'm not proud of. I can honestly say it's been years since I've done any of that. I'm a recovered alcoholic, which kind of led to the fight and stuff. I don't care who you are, how big you are, who you knocked out yesterday. I always thought that I was bigger, better, and badder, and you know, I wasn't afraid of nobody. If I wanted your girl, I was gonna go after her. You know, I was real disrespectful. Nothing that my kids would be proud of. And I met my wife about 7 years ago, and I can honestly say nobody. Even whenever I said I was joining the military, I got the same reaction. Nobody believed in me and thought it would work. And the day my wife told me she was pregnant, I quit smoking, I quit chewing tobacco, quit acting like a little hooligan, got off the streets, and put the booze down. And I think Iraq in 2006 kind of changed me a lot, but I guess I could go back a little bit to my school. I didn't really do homework or anything. I had girls do all my work for me, and people still laugh on Facebook when I write a message. I'll say, hey, I need someone to do my homework, or some of the girls that used to do my work for me, they just laugh. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but I did. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I had girls doing my work for me, and tried the community college thing. Got caught smoking pot on campus, so this is things I'm not proud of. This is but I mean, this is me. It really is. Ain't holding nothing back. I grew up kind of confused. I was a country boy. You know, grew up on the farm on the weekends, but during the weekdays, if you look up Vero Beach or Sebastian, it's all about fishing and surfing and stuff. So all my parents had, you know, horses and stuff on my mom's house and my stepdad's house. Down the road with my dad, he lived in Sebastian. So it was my mom and them lived in a place called Holy Paul. We had a yellow flashing light. You know, that's where I got in the most trouble, you know, as far as having all my buddies out and getting wasted in cake parties. And but I ended up getting a job at Food Lion, got caught stealing potato chips, went to jail, no lie. Then I got a job at Captain Hiram's, and I had a girl at the time, so I was kind of good then. But I did steal some alcohol and stuff from the place, and, you know, did some things that I'm not proud of. It's crazy, all the positive you see now in my life and everything that's going on. It wasn't always like that. You know, you got to work hard, and changing who you are is tough, man. Like, it's I want to say I had fun back then, and now that I'm older and I look back, you know, I'm glad I did it, because it made me who I am today, and it made me appreciate it, and it made me more passionate, considerate towards people. You know, I honestly believe now I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know, if I had to throw down, I would, but I don't want to. And I've actually walked away from situations that I would have never walked away from before. I can remember getting in a fight at a monster truck show because somebody was disrespecting the anthem. Well, I went this year, and the dude in front of me was eating while they were playing the national anthem, and I wanted to kick him in the back of the head. And I said something, but it wasn't with aggression, you know, like I've done in the past. So I didn't play any sports. I mean, I played baseball. Got my arm broke playing baseball. I was standing on first base, and the first base guy said, "Dude, I think your arm's broke." With tears in my eyes, said, "I think you're right." The coach told me to shake it off. I got to second, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I took myself out of the game. And while I had a broken arm, my stepdad, he said, "Hey, since you don't have games anymore," he said, "why don't you come to the racetrack?" So I went to a place, and you can look it up on Google or whatever, Orlando Speed World. Next thing you know, I got a race car, man, and I started racing cars. And it's not too many people know this. I know Ed Bird does, but I've raced school buses in the figure 8 races. I've done the blind sack race. I've raced 78 Malibus, 72 Chevelles. I've had people loan me their car because I was pretty good. I've had people loan me their car. I've only won a couple races. I have the trophies. They're actually out in my garage. I need to get them out because I actually am proud of them to win. It's strictly stock races, but I wanted to be in NASCAR. I wanted to be in NASCAR bad, but it's all about who you know. And I have friends right now that are in NASCAR. BJ McLeod, he's in the truck series. And then I got a friend that he works on Clint Boyer's car now. His name's Ricky Coleman. So he's working for Clint Boyer this year. And then I've had some other friends that's gotten up in there. Mario Goslin, Scott Wimmer. Any of you NASCAR guys might have heard of some of these people. But me, I decided to join the military. I knew I wasn't getting anywhere, and so I joined the military in 1998. Spent a year of my life in Thule, Greenland, which is an iceberg. No trees, no girls, just freaking ice, man. -92 is the coldest temperature I've ever been in. And then left there, got to Patrick Air Force Base in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Spent about 8 or 9 years there. Deployed to Kuwait, the UAE, Kuwait again. Then deployed to Iraq for a 10-month trip in 2006. I left when my kid was 16 days old, and boy, that hurt. I still got pictures of me standing there looking at my kid crying, like I can't believe I'm leaving. That was back whenever leaving your kid really wasn't, normally they wouldn't send you, but it was a special team. We had to go do convoys, and I got to go with some really good people, so I wouldn't take those memories away. Even though you can't make up the time with my kid, you can't make up the time that you have with, protecting your country and sharing that with some good people. So I'm out of the military now, so I don't ever have to experience that again, which I'm glad. You don't ever want to have to choose, job or family. But when you're in the military, honestly, the military comes first, man. It really does. And as long as I'm taking care of the military is taking care of me, and ultimately you're taking care of your family. So we have what we have because of what the military gave to us. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for the Americans that appreciate it and support us. And I'm thankful to my subscribers who, every Veterans Day or whatever, they write me and tell me thanks. You guys don't even know how that feels and what that does to me. The sacrifices that we've given, some given the ultimate sacrifice. Just to know that you're appreciative just means it's so worth it. That's all I can say. It's worth it. Every bit of it. All the struggles. It's all worth it. But now I work out at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station as a civilian. My injuries that I suffered in Iraq in '06 messed my back, neck up and stuff. Landed me a really good job. As long as there's rockets going up, I think I'll have a job for years and years and years to come. So I got 6 more years to go before I can actually have a 20-year federal retirement, and we'll see what we do from there. But I got a feeling I'm going to end up pushing for 35, 40 years in the federal system. So it's a long time. Federal government's out of money. Things are tough, but right now I still got a job. I work quality assurance, which means QC, quality control, whatever you want to call it. I'm the dickhead with the clipboard that walks around and tells people that they're doing stuff right or wrong. I'm very fair. Anybody that knows me and knows what quality control is all about. When I first got out there, they always wanted to go to the partner that had been there before me, Dave, and now they don't care which person they get in our office because they know they're going to get it fair either way. I've had arguments with people out there. I've had face-to-face confrontations. I know same people. I have more respect for them. They have more respect for me now. I had to prove myself, and I gotta admit, man, I'm pretty damn good at being a cop, and I did a damn good job throughout my career, and uh, it's fun. It's challenging, but it's fun. And I'm married. I got 3 kids. I got a 13-year-old, a stepdaughter, a 6-year-old little boy, and a 3-year-old little boy, and we're currently trying for number 4. And living in beautiful Brevard County, Florida. And that's really it. I don't know. I'm sure there's some other things I could probably talk about, but I think I kind of covered everything. All you guys already know my hobbies, fishing and stuff. You know what I collect in cards and who I PC, so I ain't gonna talk about that. I guess that's it. So now you know a little bit more about me, and for you young ones out there that watch, and you find yourself getting in a little bit of trouble, hopefully you think about me and you think, you know what, I think I better join the military and change my ways. I still got in a lot of trouble my first couple years in the military. I even got arrested in the military for stealing beer, because their party sucked and I wanted to bring their party to my house. So yeah, I wasn't the best person, but all that's changed, and anybody can change and just become a different man. And if not, keep doing what you do, get in trouble, go to jail, whatever, as long as it's only affecting you and only you. But once you settle down, you have that child or you got a kid on the way, straighten your ass up, because there ain't nothing worse than a deadbeat parent. And with that, I'm out, you guys. I'm sure you're sick of my videos already. I think this is number 5 for the day, but just playing catch up. So we'll go out there and hang out. The wife and the kids are watching movies, so we'll go hang out. See you guys later.